Hello, happy Monday. Let me switch. Hi, Sushi. Oops. The sleepy Sushiko. No, I should give shoutouts. Well, especially for today, because you're the one that kind of convinced me to stream, because you said we were close to the next dungeon and maybe trial, so gotta give props to where it's due, right? But we are back. Let's see. So a bit of housekeeping. I think I may need to slow down in terms of how many days I'm trying to like stream MSQ. One, because like all the reading might destroy my throat, but also two, I was in the middle of playing other games before I started MSQ. Plus, I have the 3-month resub to 14, so I still have a lot of time to get through it. I don't know why I'm like trying to rush through it. It's crazy. I have the time, so I don't know why I'm like trying to rush, but I mean, yeah, I enjoy it. That's true. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to like burn myself out and then maybe start to hate it. So that might be a problem if that happens. But yeah, MSQ's been good. The world building's been interesting. Yeah, everything's been pretty interesting so far, so it's not too bad. But hope everyone had a good weekend. Hopefully your days were okay. I know, I know, Sushi, you're still in the midst of work, the craziness of work, but hopefully that kind of resolves itself soon. It's okay. It's okay. Still in the meeting? That's okay. Do your thing. I know you probably have to lurk at some, like, at certain points, so it's all good. But, yeah, happy Monday. It is the second official week of September. That's crazy. That is insane to me. But yeah, we should be close to, I hope, in MSQ meeting the giants, I guess, that they kept referring to. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I don't. It's kind of hard to say. But we shall see. What else? For the YouTube side of things, the Wind Waker playthrough videos are getting up there now because they are timed uploads or timed to turn public videos, turn into public. So Wind Waker's getting up there, and then in due time, the Valkyria Chronicles ones are gonna become public soon, which means that I need to get back to playing those two games in order for the uploads to YouTube to continue. So that'll be the balancing act between those two games and MSQ for 14. So I'll have to kind of figure out a schedule so that I do get back to Wind Waker and Valkyria Chronicles. You reminded me to upload my VODs. Yes, I'm glad I did then. All right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, everything should be fine for now. We'll get the game started soon. 1 second. So let me check something real fast. BRB. Alright, everything should be working properly. Let me pause that. Then we'll do this and this. Then we'll get the game booted up. Then we'll get started. Okay. With the brightest menu screen in history. Watch your eyes. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're diving back into the world of Tyrol. And I hope we get to meet some fabled giants at some point. If we don't, that's okay, but we'll see. Alright. Get that chat cover going. I know some people don't use an FF14 chat cover, but I guess it's like, that's their choice, but I think the etiquette is to cover the chat, right? If you do stream 14. I don't know. Some people are just like, whatever. Not caring about the potential consequences, I guess. And that, once again, is their choice. So, can't really do anything about that. Okay. Alright, so let me get back on Viper. Where are my friends? Oh. Oh, okay. Even censor party names? Yeah, I mean, that, yeah, again, that's a choice. I do have, just the last name's abbreviated, I believe, so it's okay. Alright, so we're gonna continue on here. I guess a small recap, brief recap is last stream. We did the first dungeon. We kind of met the moblins, who are like people who take care of artisans and crafters to a very extreme degree, which is works for them, I guess. Oh my gosh, look who it is. It's Graha. It's a Graha imposter. Sushi, look, it's your favorite boy. But it's an imposter, it's not him. His name is Imposter Tia. His actual name is Imposter, so it's not him. But, yeah, that's what happens. You have people who, like, make characters that are like Graha, or they're like harsher fonts. But in the middle of all that, after we met the moblins and did the feat of pots, Woklamot got kidnapped briefly by Bakool Ja Ja's henchman, I guess. So Kona got super worried because he cares for siblings more than the right of succession in that moment, I should say. So we devised a plan to rescue her, and we did. Hence why you see her here right now. And we don't know what's next for us, so let's continue on. History's keepers. Woklamot has her sights set on the Yakoi village. So are we going to meet the giants? I wonder. But first I need to see which food would I want. Critical hit or direct hit would be better, I guess. Okay. The road beckons, friends. Let's be on our way to the Yakoi. Then it's back to where the path through the mountain begins. You remember the spot where you were tricked into walking with Wakesa, the pink-haired bandit. Just going to rub my face in it like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. That is also valid. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. Alright. So in terms of the right of succession stuff, I think Zouralgia is like way ahead, I believe. Followed by Kona, and I think one of our keystones was stolen by Bakool, so we might be even more behind right now. So we'll see if we can like catch up in terms of our progress. Okay, let me teleport here real fast. So yeah, Bakool stole one of our keystones, which is messed up. So we'll have to see how we get it back. Okay. We'll see if we can get it back. I'm sure we will at some point. If we don't, then that'll be kind of messed up, right? So. Hold on. Are my settings correct? Okay, I think it's okay. Okay. So yeah, we were going on this path, and then the pink-haired bandit dude came and was just like, Woklamat, Red Rock needs your... forgot to give you something or tell you something. And Woklamat, like the naive cat girl she is, just went along with it. Because she's very trusting. Welcome in, Perk. Hope your day's been alright. Those bandits must have been watching us from the moment we stepped off the riverboat. I knew I felt eyes on us. Suraja will not have been wasting time while we were busy tussling with Bakool Ja Ja. We need to hurry. Aaronville said this path would take us all the way to the Urkopacha Highlands, didn't he? Yes, he did. I couldn't leave without letting Red Rock know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. And now Aaronville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't he wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. Ah yes. I worried Woklamat would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards then. Yeah, she's... I wonder if this is on Aaronville's part, just like distracting her from all that happened right now. Because she should probably be really disappointed that her keystone's gone, or was stolen, but I would assume Aaronville's just like being on her case, so she's more focused on that rather than her own kind of failings, I would assume, so. Alright, so we're in the new area? Oh, so this is the area that we couldn't access before. Okay. Northwest, okay. Cool. Cool. Would you try to not say how you get there? It's okay. Seems those buildings up ahead are the village we're headed for. The Yakwe have a deep connection to the legend of the Golden City. This visit will allow us to ask them about it directly. I've never climbed so high before. I'll tell Aaronville off once I catch my breath. We have to be quite high up now, which makes me wonder how much higher the summit of Orkruzel Morrison must be. Okay, hold on. I need to check something real fast. 1 second. 1 moment, please. Okay, should be good. Okay. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. That last one, everyone should do regardless of where you are. A few more steps and we'll be in Warlar's Echo. Okay. Alright. Be sure you're hydrated, everybody. Stay hydrated. Oh, this village does seem to be built for a place of people with very tall stature. All these, like, pillars are huge. Okay, maybe they're not as big as I thought they'd be. I mean, they're big guys, but I thought they'd be like actual like titans. Maybe I misjudged. They are huge. They are giants, though. You said the same thing. Wait, about what? Thank the gods, they have an aetherite. I don't fancy the idea of trudging up that mountain trail a second time. You thought they were bigger? Yeah. Chilly air, stout stone construction. If I squint a bit, I might think I was in Ishgard for a moment. Everything here is giant-sized, but the structure in the back is on a different scale altogether. A temple of some kind, mayhap? I knew the path led here, but I've never set foot in this village myself. Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing in the back is like something of great importance. But yeah, the way that they talked about the Yakoi people, like, it seems like they would be like towering over us, like that, like this pillar. Like I imagine they would be like way bigger, but it's fine. It's okay. Phew, I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof, where Papa met with the Yakui. Kinda wonder if the game says the same thing. And that must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most Turali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledge to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Tural Vidral Valigarmanda and maintain its prison within their temple. Ah yes, Wokalama told us about the Tural Vidral, creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed, even among those anomalies, Valigarmanda is unrivaled in its strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Bakool Ja Ja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valigarmanda was lured inside by Bakool Ja Ja's final ploy. I'd like to see the strongest of all Tural Vidral. I wonder what it was like to fight it. I think you might be getting your wish, Woklamat. Warlar's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should just flush out Bakool Ja Ja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. I'm with you there. I am with you there. Let's find that thieving cheat. I mean, one's the responsible answer, and one's the answer that I would like to say. You know what, I'm gonna go with my feelings on this one right now. Let's find that thieving cheat. Yeah, I'm right. Now where to start looking? Perhaps the feats should take precedence while we're here? I'm sure there will be other opportunities to confront Bakool Ja Ja. Welcome in, Desta. Hope your day's been well. I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn, and no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector. While I'm here, we can shout out Desta. I think you were playing Zenless today, right? Yeah. Alright. Then I suggest we pay a visit to Karyozar the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that High Luminary Gurfurlur is to be found there. If we were to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. These names, I'm telling you, these names are crazy. Your brain suffered? I don't blame you. The names are insane. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. What's his name? Tarafar. Good morning and welcome to Warlord's Echo, home of the Yokoi. I can scarcely remember the last time this village received visitors other than the occasional Pelu Pelu merchant. What do you do here? Me? Well, most days I make sure everyone in the village gets enough to eat. I have also been charged with welcoming outsiders, as there are scant few among us confident in their command of the common tongue. I do not think myself especially eloquent compared to my neighbors here, but please do forgive us if we mispronounce a word or two. I mean, at least they're trying. Like how, I guess, streamers are trying to, new players are trying to, like, pronounce all the names. What manner of place is this? Warlord's Echo, where the clattering of stone upon stone gave rise to a great mountain. It is where the Yokoi began, and it is where we will one day end. Isolated as we are from the rest of Chural, ours is a homogeneous community. We only seek to live in peace with our ancestors and maintain the ancient stonework they've entrusted to us. Cool. Alright then. Actually, to the north. Okay, maybe we should find this ether current first if we can. Let me see. Oh, this is a dead end. To the north, huh? Can I even reach over there? Oh, I guess I can. Oh. Northwest. None of these are evil ether currents. Okay, that's good to know. At least I'll have like some semblance of like where they are. And Heaven's World was worse because they moved it. In Heaven it was worse before they moved it, so it's easier. I see. Oops. Oh, there we go. Northwest? Oh, so it's like this way. Where is it? To the west. So it should be like... Oh, it's right there. I see it. Cool. This place reminds me of like... what am I thinking of? Like, Thanalan areas. It's all like dried up. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's a mountain. So, okay, where's the next one? To the north? Hold on. To the north? Oh. Guess we're falling. Okay. It's okay. So it should be like over here then. Yeah. Should be like right here somewhere. I'm guessing it's like in there or something. It's not too bad. But man, ether currents, as Sushi was saying before, those were really bad. Like finding those before were like more of a hassle. Okay. To the west. Okay, so that means it's over there. I think we'll just stick with this quest stuff for now. Because I'm sure they'll have us like exploring the lands regardless. So should be fine. At least we got 2 out of the way, out of a possible... Okay, that's not too bad. We just need 4 more to find. Okay. Is it taboo to request entrance to the temple, you think? And no rush getting them anyway, because you gotta do MSQ. That is true. Okay. The temple guards have been watching us most intently. One does not stroll freely into Valigamarda's prison, it seems. And that reminds me of the line from Lord of the Rings. One does not simply walk into Mordor. While this is certainly an impressive building, it doesn't seem the sort of structure one would be able to hold a Tural Vidural. We'll need permission to enter the temple, but I expect it won't be a problem for the third promise. Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Wilklamat, third promise of Tuliolal, and I seek your elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gurfulur? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. That was easier than expected. In we go then. Alright. Sounds good. Are we getting a voiced cutscene? Gods, is that? Aye, Valigarmanda. Whoa. Trapped in ice. Welcome. High Luminary Gurfulur. Damn, they have huge eyes. Oh my gosh. He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zurmurwer. This is the Sky Ruin? Valigarmanda? It is, the Tural Vidural whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Their eyes are throwing me off. Oh my gosh. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Valigarmanda's tempestuous power. When the Sky Ruin descended upon Urgopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Bakool Ja Ja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. Cool. Their titanic battle with Valigarmanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. That's crazy. But it's cool that Father brought the people together. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Bakool Ja Ja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Tural Vidural to encase itself in frozen ether. And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts? That same question looms large in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison grows weaker with each passing year. Valigamanda commands powers of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free. Fire, lightning, and ice, huh? So basically, Valigamanda is a black mage creature, essentially. That raging tempest from Valigarmanda. Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. Wait, so where's the actual High Luminary then, that we were supposed to meet? Did something happen to him, or... I'm very curious now. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gerfurler. Oh, we have to find him. That is to be your challenge. And so the search itself is the feat. Ah, so the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it? I have. Their expeditions are underway. So we are behind. Then we'd better pick up the pace. Indeed. Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. Good thinking. Oh. And thus, we go to the feat of proof. I feel like Valigarmanda is going to break free and we have to fight it, right? That kind of feels like where the story's going. In all honesty. Throughout the draw sounds an awful lot like the auspices of the Far East. Are they the same thing under a different name, do you think? They do seem similar. As large as the Yakui are, seeking blindly for one in the expanse of these mountains would be an exercise in futility. We need more information. I sense the recent expulsion of a great deal of ether from Valigarmanda's prison. The ice will hold, but for a few years more, I fear. I've encountered many extraordinary creatures in Eorzea and elsewhere, but long has it been since I've felt such an overwhelming presence, like 1,000 dagger points pricking my skin. Yikes. God, Valigamanda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be us to save the day. Alright, let's take... For food items, would I want critical hit or would I want direct hit? What would you say is better, chat? Not that it makes a huge difference, but should I go for direct hit or critical hit? I don't know. I think I'll just take direct. Crit? Yeah, I guess crit would be more useful, I suppose. Alright. Crit, direct hit. Okay. Good to know, good to know. If we want to pass this feat, it looks like we've got more climbing ahead of us. The feat of proof. Alphino would share a strategy for information gathering. Yeah, for Reaper's crit. Okay, I see. As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gefurler somewhere upon these mountains. Also, in the event, you may hear like stuff in the background. That's probably people outside, so apologies if you do hear them. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yakui from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gefurler's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory anyway. Let us see what we can discover. Alright, so we have to gather info. But also while gathering info, we need to kind of discern the words that are being said to us, it seems. Okay. This guy's name is Yorgurlor. The High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. The Shabral who came out of the temple earlier, was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Bakool Ja Ja? Even these guys do not have confidence in Wuklamat. Feels bad, man. From what I've seen of them so far, the Yokoi seem a gentle and reserved people. So this is basically my kind of village. I like it. I like it. When you finish asking around, we can meet back where we started. Okay. Zerfurlar. Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of our lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. So we do have a location now. Cool. We have a location or a direction of sorts, I guess. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So we have to head northwest, it seems. Wait, where are the others? Let me see if I can find Alice A and Aaronville and Wuklamat. Oh, there she is. The yokai are bigger than I imagined. Side by side, they make even a Hanu look small. Agreed. This wall is covered in yokai writing. I wonder what it says. Where's Aaronville? Aaronville, where are you, buddy? That's fine. I trust Aaronville more than I trust my party right now. To get information at least. Alright. Let's see. This guy's name is Zimborlor. Atuliolen. No, you are from farther away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is a warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of the sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village. Okay, cool. So we got some information. We were told by one of them to go northwest, so that's where we'll go. Oh, that is a dead end. Alright. And now we wait. That is a huge mountain, though. Super tall. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? I think I did. As expected, what then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gefurler is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Yokoi's sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? Proof, you say, and he encouraged you to visit this place yourself? Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gefurler there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Yokoi. The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? Alright. Hold on. Where? Yeah, look at that. That's a crazy high mountain. And it looks like it's made entirely of ice. Is that going to be where the next dungeon is? If so, that'll be crazy. It's like giving me memories from Mount Gulg. Southwest. Oh, is it this way? Southwest, okay. Let me see if I can find this other ether current first. But it said what, 400 yards? So it should be like back here somewhere, right? Unless it's like past. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to just follow the quest path. Don't stray too far just yet. What's up, Cryo? The others have gone on ahead to proof, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. Poor Cryo. Poor Lalafells. I thought to get my bearings from up here first, so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Aaronville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Okay. The Lalas have it tough. Southwest still. So from here, southwest would be like probably here. Okay. Alright. Where is Ironville? Oh, he's like all the way down there, huh? Okay. Guess we're jumping. Alright. Oh, we got some tree enemies? Alright. I need some firewood. Wait, so from here then? More. Okay, so if I go straight south, okay. So yeah, it is on the other side of this chasm. Okay. Take a look at this crater. There is no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Valigamanda's rampage, as told by the saga. The Sky Ruins fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wuklamat. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. Northwest. Okay, so we have to go this way. Got it. Alpha, know what's going on. These have a look of homes rather than graves, but 'twould seem long years have passed since anyone living resided here. Okay, are there any other... Okay, there's one northwest, okay. So there are still ether currents about. Can I run through here, or is there anyone inside? This place is called Shades of Grief. Oh, that's kind of sad. Okay, I don't think anyone's in there. Nope, I'm out. Oh, this place is overrun by monsters, huh? Oops. To the west, okay. Oh, that's a level 100. I don't need to fight that. Okay. I'm guessing that's like a rare creature hunt. Yeah, I don't need to deal with that just yet. Ah, the hunt. Okay, I think there's one ether current over here. Should be here somewhere. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Yeah, I did unlock the hunt board, but I don't know if I'll ever get to that, or if I'll ever do it. Are the hunt rewards like worth it? What did the hunts give you in terms of rewards? Tomes? Okay. Like all 3 type of tomes, or just the special ones? All 3? Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, you've come. Well, the older ones are poetics, right? So poetics and then the new tomes, right? But the current is, I think it's all okay. Work Lamont wins again. And the nuts you can buy. And that you can buy mounts and whatnot. Also tome armor upgrades, I see. Looks like everyone is here now, so. Greetings, friend. Are you Gefurler? No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me even now. Sorry if you hear that background noise out from outside. Up there stands my own sepulcher. As long as it exists, so will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people, this conception of existence and death? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. All right. I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so will I remain in your hearts also. I kind of like that sentiment. You'll live forever as long as you are remembered by people. It's relatable for sure. Go now to the indelible passage. In its murals is the history of my people laid bare. Okay. Oh, there's one to the north. Wait a minute. Did I miss a... Did I miss one on the other side? Well, I'll get to that later. Hold on. Wait, hold on. To the north, huh? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this for science. Oh, I can't even jump across because it's the Great Chasm. Alright, well, I'll have to get that later then. I guess I missed the current. It's fine. That's okay. Did I miss one? Hold on. I mean, I guess this region is all Urkopacha, so it's okay. So there's one ether current here, huh? Okay. Oh, that's another level 100. Things I do not need to deal with right now. Okay, let me see if I can get the ether current that's down here. Should be one down south. Let's try to find that first. If my calculations are correct, it should be here. Okay, so straight to the south. Okay. Oh, this looks like a village of some sort. Great. This is probably at the southernmost tip. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, sir. I just need to grab your ether current, and I'll be out of your hair. Okay. So it's got to be like around here somewhere. Yeah. Wait, where is it? Is it up there or something? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Alright, alright. Wait. To the south, so straight to the south. Oh, this is like over there. Come on, game. Southwest? Oh, it's over there. Oops. Oops. Can I sneak by? Oh, it's right there. Wow. That's sneaky. That's kind of sneaky. Okay. So I just gotta get myself out of here now. Okay. Take me away, bombs. It's really sad that this area is called Sorrow. It's so sad. Wonder if there's another ether current down here. Yeah, that's on fire too. That's crazy. And it's kind of fitting that these enemies are called Flint. Okay, I guess there's no ether current here. Okay. Oh, is that the level 100 monster? I do not want to fight you. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Okay. Let me grab that little piece of unseen territory for the XP. Cool. Why would they cover up this little small section? That kind of boggles my mind. Like, it made it seem like it's part of that, but it's just this small little area. Why? Just for a little bit of extra XP? I mean, I'll take it, but it's just a little odd. Just a bit odd. I get the feeling they were expecting us. Look at these splendid murals. They appear to depict the 4 different scenes. Wait, where? Oh. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. To not only be remembered, but to live on the inside of the hearts. To live on the speaking patterns are all different, so to not only be remembered, but to live on inside the hearts of others. If it's possible, then grandfather surely lives on inside mine. 'Tis a comforting thought. I've never spoken with the Yokoi before, and had no idea they held such a philosophy on life and death. I've been waiting for you. Hello. A fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. Wow. They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way. Please, we would love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. Let me take a sip of water. I feel like this is going to be long. The first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yokoi. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yoktural under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Zaktural. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Dang, that's crazy. Zorgor the Boundless, we still make use of that bridge in Tuliolal for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I've never heard of any Yokoi living in Zaktural. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Zaktural those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? No virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local tone of... hold on, give my brain a second to process that word. For the local Tono Alta and Shatona, it was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yokoi who joined the northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than the burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urdkopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unlike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Zaktural and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening? Of course. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Turali. how you've lived until now and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Old Korzomor. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Alright, finally, we know where we're going. To the top of Old Korzomor. Okay. So we're actually traversing that icy mountain? That's crazy. Okay, 1 second, BRB. Alright, alright, so I guess we can at least look at this area here so we can get the extra XP. Okay. There is one, I guess, ether current here. We will grab that first. Okay. We shall grab it first. Oh, the flower petals like kind of fly away as you run across them. That's a nice detail. Okay. Okay. Northeast. So I'm guessing the other, what is it? Ether current I missed was on the other side, I believe. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so the last ether current I need to find is like here, I think, somewhere. Okay. I'll get that after. You'll get it eventually? Okay. If Sushi said so, then I will believe it. Believe in the pro gamer, yes. With the pro in air quotes, of course. I mean, I think some people who go through the MSQ would be like, I don't want to, you know, sit through a lot of text learning about the world, but I think the world building has been pretty good because we are in a new like region. So while it's necessary and some people might hate it, I kind of like it. It's kind of making you well informed as you meet all these different kind of races. So it's all good. Yeah, right. If I'd known we'd be climbing Old Korzomor, I might not have raced up and down all those trails. My feet are killing me. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. Well, how long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on, we don't want to fall too far behind Alphino and the others. Oh, Alizé. Trying to put on a brave face. It's funny. Where are we going? Oh, okay. Really? Alright. Okay. Guess we gotta fight another one. Alright. Is stream chugging for you guys, or is it like, has it been smooth? I can't really monitor it as I'm playing, but has stream been okay? I hope we come across Bakool Ja Ja on our way to the summit. We still owe him for the troubles he caused us in Kozumauka. I agree, Alizé. I wanna backhand Bakool Ja Ja so bad. The true size of a mountain is never more apparent than when you're standing right at its foot. I guess so. Wow. Seems fine, but you've been distracted with work. Okay, if it seems okay, then it's fine. I cast a rejuvenating spell on Woklamat. Even our indomitable third promise is feeling the strain of these slopes. I fear I won't be of much use to you as a guide past this point. Even in Tuliolal, there is precious little written about the sacred peak of Volkorzumor. Beyond whimsical poetry, that is. You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zoraja is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. Alright. The High Luminary. Woklamat gazes at the summit of Volkorzumor. Yeah, I could use a purple dye. That is a very tall mountain.
God, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Apparently. Do not expect to walk here unchallenged. Tell me, stunted ones, did those short legs bring you all the way from Tuliolal?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit.
This guy seems like he hates us, even though we didn't do anything.
You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliolal loses a potential ruler.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Bakool Ja Ja like those shameless lapdogs.
Okay, so these guys are holding on to the old ways.
My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
The giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more.
Get a grip, buddy.
They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people.
Nope, not if we have something to say about that.
And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Well,
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
Men die on your knees.
what another? What a loser, just like Bakool. Oh, who dat? What's this? Oh, friend? Oh, looks like friend.
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here. Your neck will be the first I snap this day.
Caca, caca. Oh. Looks like a wind element. Oh, but what Lamont is protecting them.
That's right.
So I guess it's kind of showing them that even though they want to kill us, we're still going to protect them and try to work towards peace, regardless. Wonder what he's going to say now.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening.
I like that. Is this guy going to change his mind now?
I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
This guy's so skeptical.
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends.
Look, Lamont is too pure,
How is
guys.
he?
She's too pure for us. A bit naive, but very, very pure.
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Wokor Zorma.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
You do you, buddy.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Grifurler is waiting.
It's one heck of a mountain. Okay, so I guess this is the dungeon. Okay then. I will tend to this one's wounds. Go on ahead with the others. I set out to kill Tuliola's favorite daughter this day. To be aided by her instead was unexpected. I will not harm you or yours until this debt is repaid. Okay, at least he has honor. That's cool. As I've said before, I'm no fighter. I'll follow from a distance and keep well out of your way. Wait a minute, so who's gonna be our healer? Interesting. So even though Alize is a red mage, they put her as the healer because Alphino can't come. That's interesting. So basically the twins just swap if one of them can't go. You don't trust Alize healing? It is a bit risky, isn't it? He's already reckless as a TPS. You know what? For the sake of getting in there, I'm gonna have to trust an Alize as a healer. We'll see how this goes. For better or worse. For better or worse. But here we go to Ward Gorzomord. Let's see how this goes. Alright, Alize, don't. I'm counting on you to heal us, please. Oh man, this is gonna be very interesting. Red mage as a healer. I'm curious to see how this goes. If it goes really badly, I'll have to switch to a healer, but for now, I think we're okay. Alright.
Hold still. Now I'll show you.
Okay. Alright. Alice is doing well as a healer so far. I think she's saving her kind of rapid casts for heals, I think. Surprisingly. Very interesting. It's very interesting to see. No chests, right? Who would have thunk that Alice would step up as a healer? We'll see during the boss. Yeah, that might be where it actually counts. We'll see. We'll see. She's trigger happy. She's LB trigger happy, is she? I mean, in the DPS role maybe, but maybe she won't be as trigger happy as a healer. I'm hoping they at least programmed her that way. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. No chests yet, right? Okay. What is this? Looks like a big rabbit. He has a little mouth. That's funny. Must be a snow spirit. Wish they made this into a plush. I mean, and only in due time. They probably might. You never know. Okay, Alize, do you have group heals? I don't think so, right? Oh, maybe she does. I think she did. Or they programmed it in or something. Oops. I mean, I guess they programmed it in for the purposes of having her as a healer in trusts, right? Makes sense. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, I'm not paying attention. He froze them so they wouldn't act first. Okay. Okay. I get it now. I get it. So I need to look for who he freezes, I guess. Yeah, watch when Alice casts right now. Look at the... Yeah, I think she has a group heal, yeah. She has Vermedica. Not Vermedia, Vermedica. Interesting. Okay, so I need to stand here. I should also be looking at the NPCs, or my trust party, because they know where to stand as well. Okay, there we go. What in the world is this? Yeah, there she goes. He's casting Vercure 3 and Vermedica 2. Here we go. Imagine if they gave red mages the same abilities Alisaie has right now. That would be kind of very, very useful. Having a AoE heal, that would be cool. That's good. Okay. We see the big birds again. There's Zoralja. Ja. I've caught up since I've been toying too much with my prey. But that was unintended. Zoralja's holding his own. That's crazy. You have to find another path. Think of it as an added test of your resourcefulness. Okay then. And it leads us onto the path of treasure coffers. Interesting. Oh.
Hold still. I'll handle the healing. I'll handle the healing. Try this. I have you now.
Alright. Okay.
I'll handle the healing.
Ooh. Cool. Oh, we're above the clouds now? That's wild. That is wild. That's the bird that attacked the giants. And it doesn't look pleased to see us.
Hold still. I'll handle the healing.
Oh, interesting. So because the crystal is being shattered, it has like a lot of different effects, huh? Cool. That's actually really cool. Really cool design. Sorry for the lack of talking. I'm just trying to get through the fights. Sorry, Cryo. Thank you for the head pats. I will hydrate after this fight. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. Alright. Getting a lot of tank gear right now. Okay. We got some straight up iguanas. That's actually kind of funny. You'd expect like them to have a different name or something, but they're just straight up iguanas. Wow. I thought they'd be like something fantasy names, but nope. Real world iguanas. This is the man, being above the clouds is it's an interesting feeling. Imagine I jump down right now. think I'm close. Yeah, I'm pretty close to the end of the dungeon. 2 more fights, I believe. So, or maybe 1 more fight. Okay, I think this is the last fight. Should be, yeah. Dawn's Elector Gefurler. Oh, we're fighting against Gefurler.
I am Gulfurur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tasty.
Okay, then. Alright. Go, Woklamat, go. Thank you.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
Alright, what's the mechanic here?
Chronicles of it. Return the hunger of roiling waters.
Oh, okay.
Chronicles of it. Recount the fury of erupting beasts.
Oh. Okay, that's not too bad.
I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine.
Good healing, Alize. Very, very, very good healing.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars. That you should endure my fury. Chronicles of Hell, record the cruelty of merciless storms.
cool. Oh, I didn't expect a raid from you. Okay. Give me 1 second. Welcome in, raiders. Just give me a moment. I'm fighting this dungeon boss, but to all the raiders, welcome in. My name is Shin. Mainly play single player stuff, but also a variety. I can change it up with multiplayer stuff here and there, but we are going through the Dawntrail MSQ for the first time, and I'm enjoying it so far with a lot of world building. Much appreciated for the raid. I will address you guys after I get this fight. Give me a second. Give me a moment. Well, hope your stream was great. Welcome in, raiders. If you want to raid and run, feel free. That's okay. If you want to stay and chill out, that's okay too. Whatever you feel like doing, all good. So just kick back and relax as we get through this fight. But yeah, I hope your stream was good. I will give you a shout out in a quick second. I guess I will be here. Oh, he's too far. Oh, still got him. Cool. Alright. Got him. Glad you're back into 14. You really enjoyed Dawntrail. You hope you do too. It's been good so far. I know a lot of people said... I've heard both sides of people hating it and people loving it. So, but for me, I've been enjoying it so far. It's not too... It's like pretty interesting stuff.
A test of your reflexes.
Yes, it was. Welcome in, Ezra. But let me shout out.
Sloppy.
Pandasal. Resident Evil 2. Were you playing the classic Resident Evil 2, or were you playing the remake? Which one were you playing, Paul? And that was not sloppy, Ezra. That was uncalled for. But yeah, which one were you playing? Been playing the remake? Nice. Have you played the original or not really? What did they say? Oh, some fight. Papa knows how to pick his electors. Carved histories. What? We created. Okay, anyways. You originally played OG 456 when you were younger? Okay. Some would say that 5 and 6 are kind of when the series went downhill, but a few months ago you played RE2 Remake for the first time. Okay. And you're just replaying it, I guess? That's fine. Hope you're having fun with it. I've never played the original RE2, but I really like the remake. So... There's Aaronville. Guess he hiked all the way up the mountain too.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen elector of the Dawn Servant.
Okay.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
This is true. You've never played OG 1, 2, and 3, so you recently played remakes of 1, 2, and 3. Then 0, Revelations 1 and 2, but now you're doing Claire's story for RE2 remake. You know, I was planning to play the RE series myself as well. The only Resident Evil games I've played are original 4, and then remakes of 2, 3, and 4. And that's it, really. So, but I do want to try and get through the series as well. But not the OGs. I'll probably just do the remake, like RE1 remake and then 0, and then 2 and 3 remakes. Yeah, he got pretty addicted. And then 2 and 3 remakes. And I do want to actually play through the Outbreak series, because Alyssa's daughter is the new pro tag in RE9 that's coming out. So you probably pass on the OGs. Yeah. But I do want to play through Outbreak as well, and then maybe replay 4 and then play 5 and 6, And Revelations in there as well, and then 7, 8. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, they used the daughter of like a fringe character, a deep, like where you have to kind of dig deep to find out who she is and stuff. It's interesting. Code Veronica is on the list too, actually. Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, I do want to play through the series at some point. We'll see when that is, though.
All Yokhui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
So this guy is like the size I expected the giants to be when we first got to the village.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
Yeah, no worries, Paul. Get some post-stream rest and do what you gotta do. Thank you for the lurk and the raid. Hope you have a good rest of your night too. Yeah, he's a big boy.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
He is a big boy. Yeah, so I guess he's one of the last remaining Yakuis who are like the size that we thought they'd be.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokhui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor.
You're out of work finally, Sushi? Damn. But congrats, you're out. You're free, even though it's like only a few hours until you go to sleep again.
They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
There were issues, I would imagine, yeah. But that's who are you to say go rest when it's like super late for you right now? You should go rest as well.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
And I kind of wonder if the story that was passed down from generation to generation was like changed at all. Welcome in, Casey. No worries. Oh, look at that. Kona and his entourage are here too. Oh, thank you for the 59 months. Wow.
Another claimant I see.
Just Kuyak resubbed for 59 months. Also, this is for
As I
you.
have tested those who came
Thank you,
before
Casey.
you.
One of the first followers and people I met through Twitch. Close to 5 years, damn. What is he drinking? Oh, is he drinking so he can fight Kona now? You getting his strength back to fight his entourage?
I think he means.
That's kind of funny. So he's fighting all the entourages. Okay. Yeah, this is the first time I'm going through it. Yeah. Because I only bought Dawntrail like mid-August. So, because it was on sale. Did they defeat him already? I guess so. We just watched on the sidelines.
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Keystones? Oh, I wish they would have showed the keystones in the hands of Gafurler. in his huge Yokui hands. That would be amazing, but I guess not.
3 to go.
And we need to get the keystone back from Bakool Ja Ja, who stole it.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakool Ja Ja and his minions.
Yes, yes.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve.
Is he just trying to distract?
On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warcore Zormor for the conclusion of this feat.
That is also an apt question.
The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valigarmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
There's Zaraja.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
And there's the guy. Oh no, that's Zaraja. What's this guy up to?
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
That sounds very insincere, so I am not going to accept that.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Okay. So we're on grounds that require respect. But Zaraja, ugh, this guy.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
He's a nut, you want to punch in his face. Yeah.
Papa has a grave?
I guess Galul already has a grave made. We will backhand Bakool Ja Ja and we'll punch Zaraja in the face. I would say that's good enough.
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda. Your fathers included.
Bakool Ja Ja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram,
Oh,
navigator of uncharted oceans.
the guy who came from Eorzea to Tural.
Kettenrun? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Bakool Ja Ja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, seeker of the unknown. How strange to see your name here.
Oh, is that the name of Erinville's mentor?
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokui. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
That he did.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking.
It's kind of nice that the 3 siblings are there to like admire their father's feats. Gotta hop out now. Have a great night. No worries, Casey. It's good to see you. Thank you for the resub. Have a good night.
I can't compete with Zoralja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Do we give a word of encouragement? You have his love for peace. What else defines your father aside from strength and knowledge? That would be so mean. No, actually not mean. I guess we're trying to like push her towards that path. I thought, okay, I had to reread the second one. I was like, what else besides strength and knowledge? No, it's pushing her towards the solution. What else defines your father aside from strength and knowledge? I want her to figure it out.
What else defines him? Oh, of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me.
Yes.
And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Uh-oh. Is Valley Garmanda breaking out?
What the hells was that?
Oh no.
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valley Garmanda has broken free.
That's what I thought. And I can bet a certain Bakool Ja Ja is the one who released it.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valley Garmanda is free.
We need to get back there, now!
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Bakool who let it out. Or set it free. Or maybe it was Cyrilja.
Oh, how fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Shut up, Cyrilja. Oh man. So we gotta head back. Okay, we'll just teleport back. Things are not looking good. Good, you're back. There's much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a sudden surge in ether, there were already fallen giants everywhere. Right now, everyone is preoccupied with treating the wounded. Pray, catch your breath, and then lend a hand where you can. Alright. Okay then. Alright. You may now enter blah 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 blah. Okay. An echo of madness. Let me let the sirens go by. Alphano would enlist your aid in checking on the injured Yokoi. If you are ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I would ask that you alert me to them. Otherwise, I should be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen to these people's hurts. Okay, so we're helping the people. Got it. You, the third promise is protector. Everything was bathed in bright red. A searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move. Damn. So the eternal flame kind of got a hold of him. Crazy. Kona, any thoughts? Urianger says fire ether pervades the entire village. What happened here? That grid? Many of the villagers sustained the burns, but the fire found no purchase in those stone buildings. A small mercy. Urianger? Though Valagamanda's escape is of dire concern, we must needs tend to those caught in the conflagration. Okay. He's healing. Everything burns, the touch of cloth is agony. Yet I will live, leave me, there are others in more dire need of help. This is bad. My wounds are nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat, it's as if all the moisture has left my body. Uh-oh. I'm guessing Valley Garmanda is the trial? Or is going to be a trial, not a dungeon? Alright. Maybe. I've done all I can for now. The injuries you found were awake and alert then. That is well. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? The details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, for Polor, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of ether, and returned to find Warlord's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Valley Garmanda has broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste. Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with this situation. Yes, we should speak with the temple guard and see what's become of the Skyrune's prison. Good call. Whatever answers exist await us inside the temple. I would be glad to learn that this was all some misunderstanding, a futile hope by the looks of things. They did say the prison was beginning to fall, but I felt certain it would hold for another few years at least. Was I mistaken? The High Luminary will have returned by now. Hopefully he's found out more than we have. We need to find out exactly what's going on. The High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you within. Okay. We need answers. What happened?
What happened?
Wow. It's gone.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Let me guess. Bakool Ja Ja.
enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh. And here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vidral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror.
Ugh.
You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
If you guys want to know how I feel about this right now, please refer to the title of the stream.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Bakool Ja Ja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation.
You all want to do that many times?
Clever.
Yep.
To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of Reason and Lizon. And the blessed siblings, Bakool Ja Ja.
No. Just no.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
Ugh. I hate this guy. You know, as someone who believes in forgiveness and redemption, I really hope that when we actually get to fight Bakool Ja Ja, or whatever happens to him in the story, that he like dies. Or that maybe we can be the ones who kill him. I don't know. But there's no redemption for this guy. I don't know.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
Ugh. From the first second that we were introduced to Bakool, I hated him.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the Vidral to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda.
Ooh. Okay,
This
well.
is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance.
Alright, well, Clement, we're with you.
I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
As if you had to ask, this is the kind of challenge I live for. What other choice do we have? As if you had to ask.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Exactly.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
It's true in life.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
He wants to stay and help his sister. Oh, maybe not.
If you're resolved to slay Valigarmanda, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Okay. Okay then. Two casters releasing spells of fire at the exact same moment. A feat impossible for any but a two-headed Mamulja. That fiend Bakool Ja Ja, he's rotten through and through. There's nothing blessed about him. Alice is saying what we're all thinking. Should a claimant reckless enough to free the Skyru and become Dawn Servant, what would become of Tuliolao? When I said I would take on the duties of a guide, that did not include the tracking of ancient and terrible Tural Vidral. Still, we can't leave Valigarmanda free to ravage the land. So, Ernville, any ideas on how we can track Valigarmanda? The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain the Skyrune's whereabouts far more quickly. Though a Tural Vidral of extraordinary nature, Valigarmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. What device? What? 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 A floating hand? Now's not the time to be playing with toys. You laughed at the device? I mean, it's so... it's so random. This is no toy, it's an ether seeker. As the name suggests, Gleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. And you've had that in your pack this whole time? It's so random. I can calibrate it to follow a specific ethereal aspect. The problem with Valigarmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. What is this finger? This glove. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valigarmanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakool Ja Ja cast spells which quickened its fire-aspected ether, and the residents here were uniformly afflicted by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valigarmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain: fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we were not able to input our quarry's unique etheric signature in advance, the device will respond to any living source of fire's aspected ether. So we have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say why not pursue both methods at the same time. Good idea, we'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me then, Shin, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery fiend. So we're on guard duty. Okay. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Skyruin sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village and tend to the Yakui. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valigarmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Is Alphino kind of out of duties now because he's like doing other things? Right, it sounds like we all have work to do. I feel like Alphino is not as prominent in the dungeons because the last one was Alice. But we'll see. Let's see. Because he's like staying behind a lot and doing other things. We should be on our way as well. Alright. What is this Ether Seeker? Please specify desired ethereal aspect. Oh my gosh. Pointing the way, Aaronville is ready to send its ether-seeking device in pursuit of Valigarmanda. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the Seeker to detect a fire-aspected ether. Okay. Alright then. Such a random object for him to pull out. Like, really? A gloved hand that's like pointing? Come on. Oh my goodness. Alright. Right, the Seeker is ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with the Skyruin's residual ether, so I have excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Alright, let's go. Affirmative, tracking nearest source of fire-aspected ether. Okay. It's gonna lead me to a random enemy, isn't it? Because I see that fire enemy. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe. So it's a fire aspected ether located, tracking disengaged. Oh my gosh. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Oh no. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. Alright. Not even close. Exactly. Alright then. A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Tracking near source of fire aspected ether. Okay. How would you feel if like this random gloved finger just came and like said it was tracking you? Oh, nope, it's another random fire enemy. Or fire enemies. Ugh. Come on. You'd whack at it? Yeah, I guess so. I'd probably do that too. I'd be like, what are you doing? What is this? Frightening enough, but again, not what we were looking for. If you would be so kind. Mm-hmm. Alright then. My thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking and do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative, resuming tracking. Alright. Something actually useful, please. Hold on. Where is the... Oh, that's like... over here, I guess. Okay. Oh, there's more fire enemies. Oh, there's a crater. Another remnant of Valigarmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames register to the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of the Tulial saga, when Valigarmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever. Its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. There is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. Get over here, finger. There. Now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Valigar Manda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. Thanks a lot, Aaronville. My apologies. It seems I still have much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. Okay. Aaronville's ready to resume trekking Valigar Manda. This time, the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valigar Manda's ether. Resume trekking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming trekking. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Okay. Alright. Where are we? Okay. Okay, that's still to the northwest. Okay. And we jump. So we're just going to be looking at more craters? Is that what's happening? Good, the Seeker was drawn directly to the Sky Ruin's fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Tural Vidral itself. Recalibrating sensors, resuming tracking. Okay. Okay, I am going the right way. It's just a long way to get there. I think we'd noticed that Valigar Manda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Okay. But what are you okay, sir? Okay, well, it's probably just a random side quest. Okay. Uh-oh. Is it malfunctioning?
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Okay.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhui with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
See, Alphino is already taking a back seat. Okay.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
Stop. Is this that giant we encountered before? It is.
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, it is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
Oh my goodness.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
Ooh.
The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
With our forces combined, with your powers combined. If anyone knows that reference.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
This guy needs to, like, wake up. Like, come on, man. Oh, Zoralja's coming too.
Zoralja, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
Shut up, Zoralja.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
The siblings working together.
Celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Ah, this guy needs to... so annoying. Oh, he's prepared to kill him?
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
Damn. Zoralja's always just ready to
Odd
fight.
thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuli-Yolal nation.
Oh.
I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
And me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
I just want to, like, stick something in his eye. Such a big target.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
I'm sure by the story's end he'll, like, have come around. Unless they stay like
Even
that.
people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
Wow, Alice, you're sounding like your brother.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
You're such a loser, Cirilja.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolol becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Yes, we are. Alright. Looks like everyone's pitching in to help. Okay, is this the trial? Cool, cool. During this quest, and when using duty support, you have the opportunity to try with a party of NPC companions. Some of these allies will differ from those you are normally able to select. Okay, so you have a full party of NPCs? For this? That's crazy. That's actually really crazy, wow. You and yours have journeyed to the edge of existence and back. I'm sure defeating this overgrown snake bird is well within your capabilities. Yet I bid you to be cautious all the same. That the future Dawn servant should ignore my counsel to indulge a whim is vexing. Alright, let's see who our party can be. Alright, so we have our 2 tanks, 2 healers, and our okay. This is actually stacked. Okay. Well, I'm actually surprised they actually have full party of NPCs, but I guess we're going to Worth Corlador. Let's fight Valigar Manda. Alright. It's kind of cool. It's like a full... I never expected a full party of NPCs. They did it for Hydaelyn too? I guess so. You're right. You're right. They did do that for the Hydaelyn fights. It's been a while since, so I don't remember. Cool. Very, very cool. Alright, Thancred, let's go. Thancred, can you initiate, please? Thancred. Hello? You turned on tank stance so you don't initiate? Sir. Hated this on Black Mage. Alright, I guess I gotta initiate. Alright. So I'm guessing this is going to be movement heavy. Got it.
The stars shall grant the succor.
Oh my gosh.
I'll handle the healing.
Honestly, I'm not looking at the tells, so if I ever run this again, I'm gonna struggle again. What in the world?
Think you're tough, do you?
Oh, he's changing elements.
Out of my way.
Okay, that's okay, so when it's charging up, go to the sides, got it.
Out of my way.
Oh wow. Okay. It's a cool fight. Is he changing elements again? Okay, okay. Oh. It's a bit unclear what he's doing here, but... Okay. Guess I gotta look to the sides too. Interesting.
Let's give them a show.
Think you're tough, do you?
Oh, oops. I almost missed that. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is crazy. Yeah, are we back to snow? Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not bad. Oops. Oh, I thought Kono was a gunbreaker, but he's a machinist. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I can limit break, right? Yeah. Please hit. Oh, and it didn't kill them. Okay. Okay, at least we got it down. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Damn. That's a cool fight with the different elements and stuff. Not bad, not bad. And we actually defeated Valley Garmanda. Cool. Small wonder they called it Sky Ruin. Been curious to see Zoraal Ja in action. 'Twas an ordeal indeed. Well, that was grueling. I expected more. You fought well, Lamati, without hesitation. We won? We won. I guess she's surprised. But Zoraal Ja's kind of right, like... I expected the fight to be tougher, or the creature to be tougher if it was like that powerful back then. But I wonder if there's like a catch. I'm curious. It seemed a bit too easy.
We did it. We slew Valley Garmanda. A feat that even the great Bakool Ja Ja couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
Cute. I guess we did actually slay Valley Garmanda. Okay. Okay.
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Vidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
So they do explain why it's not as powerful as it was back then.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
I'm sure you'll surpass him one day.
You're right about that. Just need a few more battles like this one under my belt.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
Erenville's just like waiting outside with Zoraal Ja.
We did leave him with only Zoraal Ja for company.
That's what I just said. Alright. 'Tis fortunate we vanquished that winged calamity ere could inflict greater suffering upon these lands. Kona did well. Our promise has promised too, don't you think? Witnessing Zoraal Ja in battle, I understand why he's widely considered to be Tuliyolal's greatest warrior. Didn't I tell you? I'll pull my own weight in battle now. No one doubted, Kryl. You're fine. I'm still giddy from our victory. The matter of outdoing our father aside, This was the best outcome we could have hoped for. Never again will our people need fear the looming shadow of the sky ruin. Okay. Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Suraja came back earlier but left almost immediately with Cirilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Suraja. No, it's Bakool Ja Ja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it wasn't only Ulkopacha at risk, there would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakool Ja Ja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Okay. Spending time alone with Cirilja was akin to torture. Despite my obvious disinterest, he spewed a constant stream of mean-spirited bile. Honestly, I might have preferred facing fire and ruin with you on the battlefield. The feat of ice. Thancred would suggest sharing the news of your victory. The Yokoi must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valigarmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha knows as well, I should think. You're right, we shouldn't let them worry another moment. Alright. Good call, Thancred. Good call. Okay. I see Master Alphino hath made good use of the time to further tend the wounded. Oops. While we were contending with that screeching menace, I expect Bakool Ja Ja was off to the next feat. Amidst the chaos of the Sky Ruin's awakening, I'd forgotten we still had the feat of ice to complete. I thought the villagers would be in hiding. Alphino's confidence in us must have reassured them. Scaling a massive mountain, fighting an elector, battle against a legendary monstrosity. Yes, you could say I'm a little tired. Welcome back. Not for a moment did I doubt you'd return safe and sound. It's kind of cute how Alice is like describing to Alphino, like, I guess, the fight and stuff. I expected I would be asked to track many things during the course of our journey, but Valigarmanda was not among them. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gefurler. Yes, we should.
To the temple, then?
That won't be necessary. Heroes of the hour.
Oh.
Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison.
But because Bakool Ja Ja kind of screwed things up, I guess we don't have to do that anymore.
How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
Or they're gonna think up a different feat of ice to do.
What more would we test, Zulmurwar?
Oh.
They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Bakool Ja Ja, then no one.
Oh, I guess we don't need to do a second feat.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
I guess the first one we got from fighting him, and the second one was supposed to be something different, but because we vanquished Valigarmanda, we get the keystone. Or the second one.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Well, one we need to get back from Bakool. But yeah.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakool Ja Ja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
Yes.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokhui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Okay, okay. Nice.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Someone's confident. Bye, Thancred. Bye, Urianje. Oh, it's the guy who doubted us.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
Is he gonna change his tune now?
You Woklamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict.
Never aging, huh? What kind of place is this?
Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shak Tural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wook Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams. No dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt.
This guy. Oh my goodness.
Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
Okay then. A heavenly land suffused with a golden glow. So Yaktel is where the Yokui had their golden dreams. We may soon have the chance to investigate that tale firsthand. With only 2 keystones remaining, we've at last begun to gain a fuller picture of the legend of the Golden City. What a turn of events. We were only meant to strengthen the ice, but Bakool Ja Ja's idiocy forced us to do them one better. Watching Vorpolo get caught up in Woklamat's unstoppable wake reminds me of my younger days. Long has it been since any from Tirwagur Sultan have deigned to enter Warlar's Echo. A day for unusual visitors indeed. I don't think Vorpolor and his brethren will all of a sudden change of heart about Tuliolal. But that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Alright. Alright, time to track down the next elector. And I think this is a good place to stop. Yeah, this is a good place to stop for sure. But yes, thank you to whoever hung out today. It is much appreciated. Let me get out of the game. But yeah, thanks everyone who came through. That'll be the end of tonight's stream. We did a good chunk of story, which was good. But yeah, once again, thank you to Paul, Pandasal for the raid. Thank you to Casey for the resub. Thank you for the head pat. But yes, that was a good chunk of MSQ done. I didn't expect to do the dungeon and the trial so soon. Like, I thought there would be more in between, but I guess the story dictated that the trial came soon after, which is fine. But yeah, that's good for tonight. I think streams for this week will be a bit more sporadic. We'll see. I don't have a set schedule after all, but when I'm on, I'm on. If you do need updates, that'll be the blue sky for stream updates. YouTube, once again, I was in the process of uploading my old VODs. Everything should be sort of up to date now in regards to VODs. It is up to date, or not up to date, but like I'm now uploading, starting to upload Wind Waker, and then Valkyria Chronicles will come soon after. Speaking of those two games, I do need to get back to them, because I have not finished them yet, but we'll see when I actually get back to them. Maybe this week. We'll see if we get back to those two games, because those kind of took a backseat once I started Dawntrail MSQ, but we will get back to them at some point. If I don't, then I'm gonna forget where I am in the story and stuff, but till next stream, whenever that is, be sure to take care of yourselves, be sure to eat, hydrate, rest, do all those good things. Yeah, until next stream, take it easy. Hope you have a good Tuesday and rest of your week. Yeah, everyone have a good night, good day, whatever time zone it is. See you next time. Peace.